Hello and welcome back to another episode. This week I've sort of been flitting from different task to task, not really sort of knowing what I wanted to do. Had no real drive or motion on what I wanted to do. So I just decided why not just do a bunch of different things. So I did some skilling, as you can see. I did a bunch of herb lore, cleared out all the herbs that were just sitting in my bank. Don't know really why, just thought maybe if I can get it up to 90 overall, I'll be able to make super combats without having to boost, which is a fairly good thing to have as an availability. Did a bunch of different Slayer tasks, including some boss variants and things like that. And I also wanted to make sure I went back to the Gauntlet and sort of really got involved on that Gauntlet grind. So now the first thing that's coming up is I got an Abyssal Demon task, got my first Unsired at 97 KC. So basically on drop rates 1 in 100, I believe. So it's not too bad. Obviously we get the possibility of either the whip, dagger, head, pet, or parts of the bludgeon. So I decided, you know what, none of them would be bad options. I mean, the whip would probably be the worst, but we got the first part of the bludgeon. So obviously 2 more pieces to go. Then we get the full bludgeon, which would be great for crush based tasks. So, you know, not too worried about that. So it wasn't too bad at all. So as I said, I wanted to also go back and do a bunch of Gauntlet. Randomly completed a 3-2-1 mage in the corrupted Gauntlet, which I think was just the one where you don't miss and you don't take any damage, like off prayer on the corrupted Gauntlet, which isn't too bad. So I was pretty happy with that, which also meant that because of the point-based system that I met the requirements for the hard combat achievements, which obviously wasn't something I was striving for. I do want to sort of go back and sort of complete each tier, so maybe go back and complete the mediums. And that's a bunch of DK things and stuff that's really holding me back, so I just need to make a trip there and go and do that. But the hard rewards are obviously just a lamp of XP that's going on herb lore. You already know that. And then the Gauntlet Hilt Fort. Not really sure if that gives me more or less benefits than the previous one, but obviously I think it just gives me more teleports to Trollheim every day, so it's not a bad thing. Not restricted to that 5 teleports that I had before. So what I did was obviously went and got the Corrupted Warrior, which is wearing or killing the Crystalline Hunleaf with tier 3 armor. I did the same in the normal Gauntlet. I did the Defense Doesn't Matter one, which is just up now, which is the one where you go in and don't do any armor because it's much easier. Going back and doing that now, did not struggle with it whatsoever, which I really thought wouldn't be the case because I didn't think I'd sort of improved that much on the mechanics of what I was doing. So I was pretty pleased with myself and sort of that ability that I've gained. The only sort of drop I got on all these grinds, unfortunately, was I just got a normal crystal weapon seed. So not that entertaining. I wish I'd got, you know, at least another armor seed. Still only got the one, or even just the enhanced would be good. But we've got obviously the Corrupted Gauntlet Groundmaster one where you just get 50 KC. So that was sort of where I wanted to leave it as like a stopping off point. But then I'm going to go back and try and do sort of it kills here and there. But I mean, obviously the way the loot logger does it is it logs just all of your kills in quote marks, because it counts all your ones where you get deaths, so you get the crappy rewards. So it counts 165 kills logged. Obviously you can see adding up all my deaths and everything, that's what that comes to. That doesn't obviously include all the resets I did of just logging out, but it's about 16 mil. It's not bad, but obviously, you know, could be a lot better if I'd managed to get those 54 deaths and it would have been 100 KC I was getting there. But as you can see, sort of, you know, much better at the normal Gauntlet. Only 7 deaths to 52 completions, 54 deaths to 50 corrupted completions. I don't know if that's good, bad, whatever. But, you know, I struggled with it, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, I think I've got it down more or less now. It's sort of a consistent, I can do the tier 2 method and get it done near enough every time. So pretty pleased with that. And I will obviously go back and do them here and there. Maybe even just throw some normal Gauntlet in there. Now, after the Abyssal Demon task, I've got a Blue Dragon task, so I thought, you know what, I'll just kill a few Vorkath. Who cares? Struggled to get those first 50 KC for the Assembler. 8 kills later, get another Vorkath's head. So that will be in the bank for a recolor, probably of a Slayer Helm. Not quite sure. I've obviously got the option of 3 at the moment for Skotizo, Vorkath, or an Abyssal head one. So, you know, I don't know which yet, but, you know, 1,000 points each. I'm not going to be able to do all of them right now. Now, this was an interesting elite casket because I got a double unique of it being, which is obviously pretty rare in itself anyway, and they were exactly the same, being a black D-Hide G. You know, cool. One's going in the bank, one will get out. So it's not a high value thing, but who cares? Managed to pick up 2 master caskets, thought it was pretty good. Puts me on 10 completed in total, but no decent rewards from them, unfortunately. No early bloodhound either. But unfortunately, that's going to be it for this episode. Until next time.